Across the country, AFT is reclaiming the promise of public education for all children, fighting against policies that weaken schools, and fighting for proven solutions. Paramount to both fights is a vibrant, powerful teacher voice. In New Haven, when teachers and the school district negotiated extra time in the work week, they decided to let teachers on a school-by-school basis determine how best to use it.
We're in a meeting where you're able to take a leadership position, make sure that it's actually productive and something that teachers can use.
The teacher-run Oliver Partnership School is proving that teacher voice leads to success, with student achievement and family engagement on the rise.
So part of the transformation was really bringing some pride back into the building.
A collaborative, solutions-based school. There's leaders, there's coaches, teachers, paraprofessionals. We are all part of the decision-making.
Across the country, charter school teachers are voting to join the AFT.
There's a lot of pretending that teacher voice matters, but there's not a lot of action.
Having a teacher say in curriculum.
It's from 7:30 to 6 with no breaks.
Just to have a say in the number of hours they work to make sure that they were happier being here.
I want our management companies held accountable for following through on what they say they're going to do for our students.
Paraprofessionals came to Washington to make sure high professional standards remained in the ESEA reauthorization.
These kind of trainings that were mandated did not come into effect.
And we need to really be trained and be able to meet that student where they are educationally, emotionally, and provide whatever support they need.
In New York, Governor Cuomo doubled down on testing and scapegoating teachers.
Of your policies, they're just plain wrong.
NYSED members stood up with community and students to call for well-funded schools.
The man who has an office right here declared war on all of us. You want a battle? You got it, brother.
Cuomo's approval ratings have plunged to a new low. In their contract fight, UTLA members and community took to the streets, calling for the schools that students deserve.
Folks like these who are picketing at virtually every school have endured some of the highest class sizes in the country.
When we don't have fully staffed psychologists, social workers, nurses in our school, our students are definitely suffering.
Texas AFT members converged on the Capitol to help defeat anti-union legislation and call for more funding.
You know, I'm one voice who wants to hold them responsible. Fund education fully and stop with the voucher.
Everybody is bashing on teachers, and we want people to know that we work hard every day.
When Time magazine published a cover disparaging teachers, AFT delivered over 100,000 petitions from all around the country, right on their doorstep.
I felt like I represented that voice of all those teachers who couldn't be here.
At Pearson's London shareholder meeting, AFT President Randy Weingarten joined our British colleagues and confronted the CEO on their business practices.
The obsession with high-stakes testing today isn't informing teaching and learning, it's actually undermining it. Stop the practice of spying on kids.
Parents in New Jersey have been told that we cannot discuss the tests that our children take. I do not appreciate having a large corporation stand between me and my child.
As media sensationalized the riots in Baltimore, AFT was on the ground, starting cleanup and rebuilding efforts.
The fire that was set over here.
Teachers Union just gave a $5,000 donation.
In a few short days, we saw that turn around. We saw our people come out in the streets and have the Baltimore that we know and grew up in.
What the kids really need more than anything is just a strong support system. You know, if we can get support from not only inside the school, but support from the community.
What do we want? When do we want them? Now!
To address the effects of poverty, Baltimore is rallying around community schools.
A hub for life meant to benefit and enrich the academic experiences of all involved.
It makes our communities better, it makes our children better, and it will make our generation better as a whole.
In Montana, students at one CTE school are literally building their careers from the ground up, constructing a new house every year.
We built all these walls. The electrical class wired the house for us, so it's completely student built.
develop the talent, develop some skills with these young men and women so that they can go out in the field and just, help build in the community.
It helps not only them as an individual with their economic future, but it helps our state as a whole as well.
Career Tech Ed is about giving young people another pathway.
Working with teachers and community partners, the AFT Innovation Fund is investing $500,000 in 4 cities to increase student access to high-quality CTE, which New York City has done so well.
On the future of Pennsylvania.
Without the right people in elected office, teacher voice often goes unheard. Under Governor Tom Corbett, Pennsylvania suffered years of disinvestment in education.
I know we need a change, and I couldn't live with myself if I didn't help with that.
AFT members were able to drive the conversation and elect Tom Wolf as governor. Wolf is now pushing a budget that reinvests in public education.
I find it appalling that 3 billionaire hedge fund managers could decide who would be our next mayor.
In the mayoral primary, Philadelphia rejected the corporate education candidate, instead choosing AFT-endorsed Jim Kenney by a wide margin.
We're getting to really express our voices, and I have been all over this section of the city.
Our city believes in our public institutions.
And with public education activist Helen Gim winning the city council at-large seat, the future for Philadelphia schools looks brighter. The upcoming elections are going to be critical to the future of public education. Now, more than ever, AFT members need to be active and engaged and make their voices heard so we can reclaim the promise of public education.